Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers who are here for the first time. Thank you for those of you who continue to watch and listen and follow and subscribe and take the time to write your comments in the feedback section, and also those of you who take the time to send your comments to my email. Your support and encouragement and feedback is much welcomed and very much appreciated. Thank you. And to those of you as well, thank you for those of you who are keeping me so busy with personal one-on-one readings, and to my regular clients as well, and for the feedback that you provide on how those readings continue to play out in your lives. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can click on the little about or description button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information, and my email address, which is maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I do a variety of different types of readings, love and romance, compatibility, career, work, and finance, questions oriented, short readings oriented just around a few specific questions, a variety of them live or recorded. And I do readings full time, 6 days a week. So turnaround time is pretty quick. I'm able to get back with you pretty quickly. And we can almost always set up a reading within a 2 week period of time. It usually runs anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within 2 weeks we can set something up. So if you're interested, send me an email and we will go from there. So moving right along, remember these are general readings. They may not resonate very much for you if this is your primary sun sign. But it's always a good idea to watch your rising and your moon sign as well, because there's a lot of you watching. And of course, this video isn't going to mean the same things to the same degree or intensity for everyone watching. And if you check your rising and your moon sign videos, they may play out a little more predictively for you, or they may just give you additional bits of insight and clarity into what's going on in your life. So try to watch all three if you can. I continue to use the Gilded Tarot by artist Cyril Marchetti, drawing the customary 8 cards for the month with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck for overall energy and advice. So enough of all the talking, let's get into the reading. This reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo for April 2017. Virgo, April 2017. What does this beautiful month of April have in store for Virgo? Virgo, April 2017. Okay, Virgo. We begin with the sun. What a great way to begin. Followed by the tower. You may have thought it was awful, but it's turned out to be the absolute best thing. And blessing in disguise is what I'm getting. Next to that, we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands with strength. And at or towards the end of April 2017, we have the Six of Swords with the Star. What a beautiful energy. Soft, peaceful, recovering energy. And from the bottom of the deck, overall energy and advice for the month is the King of Wands. Let's just take a look, Virgo. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy, Virgo. Happy, bright, positive, very forward moving, kind of almost fast moving or wanting to be very fast. Just beautiful, bright, strong energy. So we begin with a very powerful combination of two major arcana cards. We have the Sun and the Tower. They can feel quite contradictory. The sun, light, love, warmth, laughter, fun, an uplifting of energy, loosening up of restrictive energies, finances getting better, happiness, recovery, illumination, clarification for those of you seeking answers and solutions. The sun card increases positive energy of the cards around it and lessens negative energy of cards around it. It can represent going away on vacation, but basically an uplifting of energy and illuminating and clarifying too. For those of you who may feel like things have just been very fuzzy and you didn't have clarification, the sun comes in or is an assurance that clarity will be provided and answers will be provided. But definitely an uplifting, very happy, bright, positive energy. Now, under the sun, we have the tower, which can represent an event, something which comes in out of your control unexpectedly and really rocks your world. It can represent the destruction or removal of a situation or a relationship in your life, or something which really challenges even a fundamental belief system that you've had. This is outside of your control, something which comes in and really affects you, rocks you down to your core, and it really shakes up something that you thought was solid or stable or secure. And for some of you, this event that's happening either has just happened or is ongoing or is happening in the beginning of April. It could be the energy of this sun card is something that's rocks your world, but in a really wonderful, positive way. For some of you, this combination of the sun and the tarot can represent that something happened which you thought was very challenging, painful, traumatic, um, but has actually turned out to work in your benefit, kind of a blessing in disguise. Something you may have thought was really negative actually turns out to be one of the best things ever for you. Regardless of which of those it is, for those of you Virgos watching, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And it's just changing everything, or has changed or is changing everything. And the energy after that is very exciting, enthusiastic, fast moving, very fast. We have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So wands, the suit of wands is governed by fire, fire energy. So it's a very dynamic suit, fiery, action oriented. It's about change, movement, action, power, creating, manifesting, building. It's also a very fast moving energy too. Knights are the bringers and the deliverers of the tarot. Typically, when you see a knight, it represents an offer, an opportunity, something being brought to you or something in front of you. And it can also represent the speed at which a situation moves. And this would be very fast moving. There is an offer, an opportunity in front of you for some of you. There's one coming to you, or you're presenting one to someone else. And it's very, some of you, it feels there's this wanting to jump right on it kind of energy, be very spontaneous and impulsive. You may want to curb some of that energy though. We want to make sure there's water in the pool before we jump. But it feels whatever it is that this wonderful thing that's happened, it's like you want to act on it right away. For some of you, it could be that there's a small window of opportunity to act on this offer or opportunity as well. Just try to stay somewhat grounded if you can in the midst of all this lovely sort of chaotic, enthusiastic, creative energy, and make sure that you make sure that you look before you leap. Try not to let your emotions and feelings make life-changing decisions for you. That Knight of Wands is paired with the Page of Wands, which can represent messages coming in with this offer or opportunity. Pages can represent young people or children. It can also represent being at the introductory path of something. Like this could be an exciting new idea, starting a new project, but one that has a lot of creativity, or it could be creative or artistic project or endeavor. But it's very exciting, enthusiastic. You're at the beginning of it, and there's just this sense of really kind of wanting to rush headlong into this and get everything started based on how you feel. It feels very emotionally turbulent, but in a beautiful, positive, happy kind of way. For some of you, this could be fertility. It could be actual conception, finding out you're pregnant, giving birth, and maybe you thought you couldn't before, or it wasn't going to happen before. For some of you, it could be literally that too, because there's a sense of this affecting your home and family too, because next we have the energy of the Four of Wands, one of the happy home, celebrating with others kind of card, paired with strength. So the Four of Wands, more fire energy here, lots of fire energy. You have four wand cards, four major arcana cards, and four wand cards. So just really very eager, spontaneous, jumping into stuff kind of energy, creativity, uh, very enthusiastic, fast moving. So the Four of Wands is a celebratory card. It can speak of an actual celebratory event like a marriage, an anniversary, graduation. It can represent an actual party, a get together. It can also represent an ordinary get together between people, but there's an unexpected element to the Four of Wands. It's sometimes called the happy surprise card too, because when it shows up, it typically represents there's something coming which is going to turn something ordinary or some kind of perhaps event or something. Something's going to happen to elevate it, to make things work out better than you anticipate. It's a surprise and it's unexpected, but again, it's positive, happy, something working out better than you thought it was going to be. Celebrating that with other people as well, or other people helping you celebrate and it could be getting ready for a party. Some of you may be getting ready for a big event, a marriage, a wedding of some, you may be getting married as well, or planning a big event. Things are going to turn out better than you anticipate. I feel like there's going to be, perhaps some of you are going to be attending an event and there's something is going to happen at this event. You're going to meet someone or something's going to happen that's really a wonderful, happy thing, but it's unexpected. It maybe takes you off guard. And again, some of you, this could be a proposal and getting engaged, proposal, getting married this month, conceiving or having a baby this month as well. There's a sense of other people being involved in the celebrating and enjoying of this. Some of you, an actual party, an event around it. So the Four of Wands is paired with strength. This is kind of about that quiet, grounded strength that comes from and acceptance, self-peace, self-love, self-acceptance that comes from having faced your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, wrestling with your demons, overcoming things, and living in acceptance and love of what remains as well. I always think of the Serenity Prayer when I see the Strength card. And it's about the strength it takes to do that and the strength and wisdom and clarity that you get from coming out the other side of it. You've faced your fears, you've faced your darkest times, the hardest times, you faced whatever the situation was prior that may have been very challenging. You've wrestled with those demons and you've successfully overcome it. And there's a celebration happening for some of you, an actual celebration, or you're planning one, or it's a cause for celebration. For some of you, this success, this thing that may have started out to be a challenge or a trauma of some kind has turned out to be a blessing for some of you because of how you dealt with something, because of how you faced something, had the strength and the courage to go through it. And you've absolutely won. Brilliant. You're coming out on top. It's beautiful, happy, positive feelings and emotions, but it feels strong too, kind of like you battled something and won, and it was very hard, but because of that, it's made you stronger and more empowered. It's just a lovely, lovely energy. And healing as well. We have a softer energy at or towards the end of April 2017. We have the Six of Swords paired with the star. Quieter energy, lovely. The Six of Swords is about moving away from a time in your life which is chaotic, painful, even challenging, exhausting, turbulent. The water behind this boat, imagine, is very choppy and frothy and wavy, but she's moving away from that into a time in her life, into a place that's quieter, peaceful, serene, placid. There's a strong element of peace, restoration, and healing with this card as well. The worst is behind her. You're not quite to the other side where everything is perfectly settled, but you're moving towards it. You're moving out of that difficult time period and into a more stable and settled and peaceful energy. It's a quiet energy. It's a softer energy. Sometimes it may feel a little somber, a little bittersweet, but it is a peaceful, lovely, healing energy. And it's paired with the Star card, one of my favorite major arcana cards. This is a card of hope, faith, trusting in the plan. Number one, that there is a plan for you, that is about your joy and fulfillment. In divine timing and orchestration, trusting that you're on the right path, that things are unfolding exactly the way they're meant to. Giving it all, doing the work that's in front of it to you, giving your trust with an almost almost childlike faith and trust in the plan because you know you're going to be taken care of. You know you're on the right path and you know things are going to work out well and end up well because of that hope and faith that you have. Overall energy is the King of Wands. This could represent a fire sign, male or female, because it's a general reading, so it wouldn't be a man for everybody. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could represent an actual specific person who is playing a significant role in whatever this is with you. It could be a partner. It could be what this is about. It could be the person, the man or woman that you're marrying or going through this with, or they could just be playing a significant role, having a significant influence, primarily centered around this person. Dynamic, assertive, enthusiastic, a great leader, action oriented, a great problem solver, very good at delegating and inspiring other people, very charismatic, probably good looking as well. For others of you, this could be you. This is the energy you're manifesting because there's this strong, bright, beautiful, brave energy running through this whole reading. And this could be you, the energy you're manifesting of the King of Wands, what's required and what you're putting out there. Beautiful, strong, assertive energy. Absolutely gorgeous reading, Virgo. I'm so happy to be able to bring it to you. That pretty much wraps up your April 2017 general reading. I hope you have enjoyed it, that it's brought you a little bit of insight and clarity, some food for thought on looking over the month that is coming as I'm recording this at the very end of March. Again, if any of you would be interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, something more specifically tailored to you, of course, feel free to email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You will also find that email address under the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage. I would be delighted to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the April 2017 mid-month readings. And until then, Virgo, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.